Told you it didn't take long. I don't know what it was. Bear in mind, that was including me closing down both Unity and OBS and then restarting everything. So, yeah. Quickly give this a little check. It's gonna be extra dark, by the way, because he sometimes has hissy fits.
Maybe there's another coloured candle nearby.
Let me double check we grab this. Also, ignore the terrible FPS. The editor FPS is actually really bad. That's fixed. This smoke's actually a little bit weird. I think it's the FPS. I might need to look into that. Oh, wonderful. That's perfect. With this being every frame. I think this should be fine. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna fork this, change. Not even changing that build profile though. Set prayer room lights to be set one prayer room to who cares? Can't be bothered. I just want to get this done. Hopefully then that therefore means that it's not going to take me forever to build, because if this is going to take me forever to build, then... No, because I built before on stream and it wasn't running too bad. Let me get this going. Put some music on. Wonderful. Minute. Alright, this one's done. Let me compress that and we'll get the new build in. New build. I'm glad I picked up and was playing this, because otherwise that would kind of frustrate me if I was watching people going through and they just were not partaking in it. I'd be like, damn it, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, anyway, about The Witcher. So, yeah, I already feel like they've done some shit. I completely disagree with a lot of it, to be honest. I just think some people may think it's like minor things, but I don't know. Maybe some people read the... I don't... This is the issue, okay? Some people just like, I've read the book, and I really like what they're doing here. And I'm just like... I don't see that. I don't understand how you feel that way. I don't understand how you like what they're doing here. Of course, anybody can like anything, but if you genuinely like are a fan of like the books and stuff like that, I don't. Oh, I just cannot get that perspective at all. Like, to me, it just doesn't... I just cannot. Like, usually I can see other people's perspectives, but it's like... Maybe they're not passionate about it, or they just don't really care. Like, if you don't care about the books, and it's just like, yeah, then I can see how you like the game. And I like, here's the thing. I can see how... Like, here's the thing. I can see how somebody can enjoy the show. Like, I can see how somebody would enjoy the show, right? Like, it's show. I would say, to some extent, it's entertaining. Although I would say that a lot of it just wouldn't make sense. I could not... if I hadn't read the books and I didn't know the whole story, I would be so lost, because I do think the way that they're telling the story is like completely fucked. But outside of that, I just don't... I think, you know what I mean? It's like... Fuck. I don't know. Like, I've read some books and then watched like shows on the books, and I've never had anything this bad, honestly. But then again, I haven't read stuff like Game of Thrones, so I don't know. But The Witcher to me is like worse than Game of Thrones. I don't know how the Game of Thrones... Like, I don't know the whole Game of Thrones stuff. And how that all goes. With the ending, I haven't read any of the books. But at the same time, it did sound like Game of Thrones was fine outside of the final season. Whereas this is like outside of the first season, every season's fucking shit. Okay, there's that. Alright, let me double check this all runs. We need to change the exe file name. What the fuck? What? I've never had this issue before. What the fuck have I done? Why does it not take you to the start? I didn't adjust anything. What's wrong with the fucking menu? What the fuck? Okay, Jesus. Hold on. I see my issue. There's nothing in my scenes list, and I need to see the order of it. So I'm trying to get Jacob to hop into the call. We can quickly fix it. This has just gotten like I find one issue, and then this is okay. If you want to say you want to know what it's like working on a game, you're welcome. Video on. That video. Are you on? Fucking nobody's on. Jacob was on literally like 5 minutes ago. This is really frustrating. Need anybody. I can't send the fucking playtest out until we got it working. I did nothing and it's decided to fucking shit itself. And it seems like I'm the literal only team member that's online right now. Oh my god. Maybe this is it though. Maybe I can do this. Let me test this. Oh. Alright, so I need to do this. Okay, here's the issue. You need a hyper-specific order, so. Go boot. Calibration. Menu. Loading. Game. Man, does nobody have like Discord? Ending. Maybe you don't need a hyper specific thing because the opening cutscene was at the end, but let's just. Okay, let's go boot. That's still loading. This is actually the first time I've run into this. This is like as bad as it gets. Oh my gosh. I'm glad the builds are quick now, cause fuck me. We used to be dealing with 4-hour builds and that shit was so bad. Technically, if we make any changes, it'll be another 4-hour build, but we're just doing really minute stuff, so it's not the end of the world. I'm glad I checked that build as well. Hey, how's it going? I'm dealing with some hyper frustrating things. And now I'm getting worried that it's rebuilding every single fucking thing, even though I didn't change anything. Oh, Lydia.
Hello.
Can't hear you. Hello, Lydia?
Hello.
Oh, you're really quiet. Lydia, can you open up your build? Can you really quick just share screen? And open up your build. Okay, I'm gonna quickly preface something.
Mm-hmm.
The game does not take you to the menu anymore.
Oh.
I did nothing, and the game's fucked. So, can you open up the build settings?
Yeah, I can do that.
I just need to double check the scene list because I've lost. I had to manually read it, and I just want to make sure that there's not like a hyper specific order or something like that. I don't know
Do
why.
you
I
want
didn't
me
even touch
to
the build
check
settings.
your latest push?
No, don't touch.
Okay.
That's all I need. Would be great, thank you. Somebody hit you hard. Somebody hit you hard recently, but you're managing. Fear. I feel like I got some similar. Oh, hold on 1 second. Wait, 1 second. Sorry, let me just see. Oh, sweet. It'll just be file, then build.
Okie dokie.
Loaded. No, I did the first build, Lydia. Then we had the extra box, and I don't want people to skip past Act 3, because otherwise people just skip past Act 3. And,
Yeah.
of course, in testing Act 3 myself, I already found a bug or two, which I fixed, which is basically you move the painting, but the shadow still remains, so I had to fix that. And then, so stuff like that, where if nobody tested it, then you'd run into that issue, so I had to move it, and then into these. Okay, know that, but at some point we need to fix that. Yeah, we're working on a game right now. Like we've been working on it all year, pretty much, and it's due in 1 week. But fuck. Build profiles, please. You're in the wrong build profile, but go into Windows build profile. The bottom one, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa. Go switch profile, bottom right. So by the way, you're meant to be on this build anyway. This is what you're meant to be. Although you don't have IL2C PP. That's all that it shows. Weird. Alright, that should be everything. Thank you, Lydia. It doesn't show you the thing, but I don't know why that's the case. I think it just means that I'm not going to probably be able to get any more information, unfortunately. Because maybe it's tied to the first one. Anyway, it's working perfectly on my end. Alright, thanks, Lydia. Catch you on Monday.
Yep, have a good one.
Thank you, have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Right, sorry about that. Okay, I didn't want to keep Lydia there for too long. Yeah. I'm trying to get some final bit of plays. If you want, like, I can add you to the Discord if you're interested in playtesting and stuff. Although I'm kind of going to be spoiling the game, so you may want to, like, close your eyes for a little bit. Because I need to make sure... I have to replay the game now. Because of... I need to make sure that it actually is working now. We spoiled all the game. Did you... Why was I crouching? I didn't crouch or anything, but yeah. Awesome. Let me find your Discord and I'll send you the link to the thing. I mean, we've got 2 weeks remain. Well, 1 week remaining. Two playtest sessions remaining. Right, sorry, I was just trying to find your Discord. Sweet, I sent you a link to the Discord where we're holding everything. But yeah, so
Maybe Sam finally responded.
we're making some final adjustments and stuff like that. I don't watch too much because I'm like splitting
Surely there's a
everything.
spare key near-
I'm gonna be playing through the whole game. Although we still have like a week and we got quite a lot of changes we're planning on making, so not gonna be missing a ridiculous amount, but performance is very smooth. Let me run it from the new game. I want to check the performance. So, to preface, I'm streaming right now, but before we were getting about 60 FPS on my computer outside, and about 100 to 100 and about 92. I have it written down actually. Let me see. It was actually quite a big improvement that Arnold's done. I hope not going through walls because I don't think. Outside of maybe like one area, you shouldn't be able to go through any walls. Let me see. Performance for me, I'm on high settings right now, but performance before some optimization, this was maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Outside 60 FPS, inside 17 to 90. Now, as you can tell, we're getting 100 FPS while I'm streaming and everything.
Maybe Sam finally responded.
And inside was a bit more.
Always sucked at riddles.
Let me play through. Although, please don't try to retain any of this. Oh, just grab the necessities. I'd be intrigued to know. One of our team members used to be on a 3070 or 3070 Ti. He, during production, updated. So, the issue was, it used to be run not amazing on a 3070 Ti. I mean, it will run fine, okay? I want to preface, it will run perfectly fine on your computer. I've got this running perfectly fine on my Steam Deck, okay? And on no GPU. We got like, I tested on a laptop that has 0 GPU, just like 16 gigabytes of RAM and a reasonable CPU. But no dedicated GPU. Ran, 30 FPS at 1080p, so fine. There's still quite a lot of stuff that we want to adjust and fix up. I feel like this is really quiet. Please, if you do end up joining and playtesting,
Maybe there's another
Black.
colored candle nearby.
tell me how the performance is. How the audio is, sorry. Because I'm feeling it's really quiet. I don't know what's happened. It's gone really quiet. I'm almost staying above 100 FPS the whole game, which is
My
good.
head.
Take notes, no
There's
worries.
a room
Oh,
past
good
the
thing.
walls.
Well, this gonna be fine. I've just noticed. Oh, I am aware of this completely, but there's a shadow here from the thing. But maybe that's fine. I just claim that it's dust. What we're after, Lek, is either two
Something
things.
I can pull to move the bookshelf.
One,
Maybe Sam finally responded.
one, record yourself playing with like microphone and like just comment on everything. And this will be like your first playthrough, so I'd assume it'll be your first playthrough. I'll be worried if not. Yeah, record yourself playing and then just provide feedback as you go. Option 2 is just send screenshots and provide feedback in the feedback channel. And that's the other option if you're not interested in recording. The lighting in here is a little bit weird. Like, I don't understand. Might look into this one. Appreciate it. I see there's some like highlight. You can see the highlights on the top. So I just need to double check what that might be. Like, man, that's so annoying. Need to extend the collider back on that. Let me quickly do that. Also need to push this as well. So I might as well quickly do that. Yeah. I think the collider's not actually that far. But let me just do that. I think that's just gonna make it easier to like. I'm trying to fix the hand icon. Let me quickly push this. What you been up to? Oh, Lek. I've got bad news for you. The bad news. You watch out. I've been playing Crusader Kings 3, if you've heard of it. I'm playing as the Czechs and I've been stealing bits of Poland. My apologies.
Maybe I could use this to get out of here.
Well, there we go. What else? I've been doing a lot. What have I taken? I took a couple places. Yes. Wahaha, we're expanding Bohemia. Well, okay, technically I'm playing as Bohemia. Yeah. Not entirely Czech. We got, okay, excuse my pronunciation. We got Recibor, let me look at a map of Poland and then I can, oh, maybe if I can find a Crusader Kings 3 map, then that'll tell me. CK3 map Poland. Oh, here we go. Lubin? Maybe, let me double check. Oh, okay, that's fucking useless, isn't it? I'm looking for the duchies. Ah, go Poland map. I could probably tell you. We've got, I think I want to go. Okay, so where was I? I took Nyssa. I wanted to get Wrocław. Opal. Then we got... I took Krakow. Is it Krakow, right? Krakow, because the W is a V, right? Krakow. Then we got... There's another place right beside it, part of the county. You got, like, where's... Some of these, I think maybe the names are different or something. Where's Lubin? Oh. No, not Lubin. I was tempted to expand to Lubin. Yeah. Wrocław, Lubin, because that's, I think Lubin was part of Legnica. And then... Oh, there's, oh, Lublin and Lubin. This was Lubin, no? Yeah, Lubin, yeah. I think we got part of the top. I remember we were getting... Oh, well, Poland goes over to here now, doesn't it? Yeah. In the game, this is part... Well, the top part of, like, Poland and... Or maybe it's just Poland, to be honest, in the game. You had Pomerania. So I think... all of this... is like Pomerania. So I think we had Gdansk. I think not. I think it was this part I captured. Jesse Court. What's Jesse Court? Okay, in fairness, I'm the Holy Roman Emperor, okay? So I have a lot of places. I got, I think, all of Slovakia. No. Not all of Slovakia. But I have a lot of it. No, I don't even have a lot. Actually, no, never mind, because Hungary is really small. In the game, Slovakia obviously doesn't exist. Because it's just Bohemia. And this is Hungary all the way. Probably Romania and Serbia, maybe. No, this is Croatia in the game. Croatia has all of that, not just that small part. But then I expanded to Trenčín, and I got another place. There was like a... some big, like, cathedral that I was trying to get. But I have a lot of stuff, to be honest. My family's really crazy. We have, like, the Germany. We have, Frisia, which is, like, the Belgium, Netherlands, and top of Germany, and some parts over here, which is Pomeranian stuff. Then we got Germany, we got Jerusalem, we got Tunis. We got part of Algeria. I think we got Algeria, just the top part of Algeria, Tunisia, and like all the way down of Libya. We got all of I think we lost Lebanon, but we got Israel, Jordan, and bits of Saudi Arabia and stuff. Oh my god, why does he keep calling me? He's getting cold when it's just like, brother. Oh, and we got what would be, I guess, Belarus and hold on. We've also got Belarus, we got bits of Ukraine, and bits of Russia. Because we got the Ruthenian. Like, every single time. I literally tell you this every single week, and every single week you're just like, what? Yeah, you're part of my... Well, technically not, because I don't have all of Poland yet. But that's been my goal. Although, I think... I can't remember. I don't think Poland's not under my tribunary, so... I can tell you a little bit. Oh, never mind, I can't tell you. Oh, I can tell you a really outdated version. Let me see. Possibly Walkmore. I think. See if I can find the video. 1 second. Alert. Here we go. This is really outdated. Alright. Check out... Okay, so first and foremost, I'm the Holy Roman... Alright, so we got... I'm the Holy Roman Emperor. And we got all of this. Bear in mind, this is really out of date. I have 75 living members here. Oh, and this is Emperor Jan. I'm now like Jan the Second. I'm his son. And there's like 130 living members and 4 houses. So this is like super out of date. I cover... Yes, we got Romagna. I don't know if we still... I think we still have Romagna. We've lost Mallorca. We've definitely lost some bits of land. Oh, we have Denmark as ours. Oh, and Andalusia. We got a lot of places. That's out of date as well. What was I doing? This is the actual... Let me double check. Yes. This should be fine. Yes, I was right. Actually, I never baked that, so never mind, it might not be. No, I'm with Jan. Jan, because I'm Jan Hus. I named my character after Hans Capon from Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I named him Jan Tachik. Really gotta fix that. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, hold on. What a move. Yep. Oh, shit. Let me see if Jacob's on. Jacob, are you free? He said he was gonna be free. Is he good? Fuck. The build's not good. He said that he fixed this. I'm like, oh, did you check when you teleport through the portal? And he's just like, yeah, I checked. He did not check. Huh? Oh. I'm gonna call him on Discord. Let's see if he picks up. This is an issue because you can't even play the end. Brother is not picking up. Damn it. Okay. This is bad. Oh, Jacob, are you here?
I'd be like, hey champ, I'll be with you in 30 minutes. Bro couldn't even wait 15.
Okay. Champ also said that when you teleport, it sends you into the colliders.
The colliders.
Yeah, you cannot do the end. You cannot even do any of the end sequence.
I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I think it's when I left it, I completely forgot you were making a build. And I completely forgot that people can get to the end. There's a reason. I think there's a reason.
It starts you off, I think, with the
door.
Pardon?
Does it start
No. It starts you outside of the colliders.
Yes. Do you want me to fix that right now?
Yes, please. Because I'm trying to get the. I've had to rebuild it like 3 times over already because there's been major bugs.
All right. Step 1. I'm going to turn on teleport here because that wasn't enabled. This one was only turned off because I wanted to teleport to the end.
Right.
Do that.
So yeah, I think it starts you where the other teleporter was. Either way, you can't go into the ending. I think it was like where the portal. I think the portal was like super far off or something.
So I've got teleport here. I need to re-enable this.
Let me do it. Oh, I'm looking through the ground. Oh, where am I?
Okay, that should work now.
You reckon?
The ending should be good, but just to make sure.
Oh my god, that's taking forever to compile.
Make
sure you grab the items. By the way, make sure. Oh wait, did you grab my build?
Did you touch the end scene? Because I should be able to merge into
no.
Look at split.
Well, the other issue that I ran into was for some reason all of my builds, like all the scenes, got deleted out of the build profile for whatever reason. And so when I built, you couldn't it didn't even start you in the menu. It just takes you straight to the game, which was a major issue. Yes, that's why I was like desperately trying to ping because I'm like, brother, the game's fucked.
Have you got that?
I fixed it.
You fixed it. Yeah. So wait, did you remove the teleporty thingy?
Yeah, the box. Just because I found like 3 bugs in playtesting in the end scene.
Did you remove it or just?
No, I disabled it.
Okay, I'm gonna just re-enable it for half a second, just so I can just get to the end.
Well, make sure that it's not the. Well, I'm gonna do another playtest anyway, but bear in mind it may teleport you to a different place.
It shouldn't.
But
it should not teleport me to a different place.
If it takes you.
Nah, there you go. Takes you right here. Okay. The reason why it was teleporting you to a different place is because the script that I made to shove you to the specific place that we wanted was disabled. Because I was teleporting directly to the end to test out the teleport.
No, this wasn't taking you to the end though.
Where was it taking you?
outside of the colliders.
No. Okay. Okay. Let me explain.
I know that you're starting off right outside the opening section before, but this was a different spot where it was putting me to.
Oh, that's weird. That's
So that's
strange.
why I'm kind of hoping that it's the right place now.
Yeah, because what's happening before is for some reason you were teleporting out
Where's
here.
where's the portal? Where's the portal spawn?
Directly here. I've just disabled it. This is where the portal spawned.
Oh, weird.
But bear in mind, the portal placement here was not the same. It's technically not the same portal that you go through. It's a hand placed portal. Just the VFX.
Right.
So the portal was here, but I just removed it because the amount of playtests we saw where people just walked back through the portal when nothing happened. So I just
Yeah.
removed it.
I would say
Okay,
if I were to...
So what happens now, right? This
Yeah.
teleport here thing, as soon as you spawn into the scene, this thing activates. It takes the player tag of player, which the player has, and no matter where wherever you spawn, you will spawn right here. The direction that you're facing is determined on the direction that the direction. I want to talk to Arnold about that to see if we can get them to face forward. But the direction that you are facing is based on which direction you were looking in the previous scene. But you will always park your ass here because as soon as you spawn in, this thing activates, which will instantly teleport you here.
The image that I sent is where I spawned roughly.
Yeah, I see. Well, you should spawn here.
Quite a bit different.
I'd say do a thing, but the only reason why you're spawning out there is because I disabled this thing because I didn't want to walk all the way. Yeah, I didn't want to walk all the way down there.
Okay.
So now entering that should teleport you into here. Just hold on. Let me just change this a little bit.
Did you?
Just because people are going to get confused, and people are really going to get confused, and I don't want to deal with that. Inside house trigger. We're going to lock the player for just fucking 0.5 of a second, to be honest. And we'll just not even worry about a teleport delay. Just a 0.5 second teleport delay. That's just so people don't get confused for 3 seconds on what's happening, and it's because I haven't built the thing yet.
Yeah.
Okay. That should work. I'm going to push this.
Push that. Make sure to merge with mine as well.
Already merged.
And then I will do another speedrun playthrough to make sure that it's fine. So I'll keep you updated.
Should be good. I should be back on here by 9, so if you have another issue, just let me know.
Yeah, this has been like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to do one quick playthrough. It's been an hour and a half of fucking fixing issues.
But don't worry, I got a message from Arnold, like, he's just like, oh, sure, man, I won't touch it. And he's just like, you should play Ark Raiders with me. I'm not surprised. I'm like, bro, I'm busy.
Not surprised.
Alright, I pushed it. I think
Trying to get you on the grind. Alright, let me grab that and I'll run a test.
Yes. So the ending should be less scuffed now because the people won't get confused for 3 seconds of the camera not moving. And they should teleport directly into the thing.
Yeah. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to increase the. We'll figure it out later, but I'll increase the starting zone colliders and they can at least reach.
Yeah, and we'll just bring it. Yeah, we can just bring it.
That's if it's like fucked. Yeah.
Just disable them, actually. Just like if they're fucked, don't even worry about just expanding them. Just disable them.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll just add a point light so it draws the player's attention.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will talk to you hopefully later. Hopefully things don't explode.
All right, thank you. I'll let you know if it works.
Right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, let's see how this goes. Upstairs. God, actually. Press one of them. Nah, have you ever played Crusader Kings 3? Like, what's up? Oh, for fuck's sake. I already answered your question like 15 minutes ago, though. I said I should probably be good.
I think there's a room past these barrels.
I did. Brother just was not paying attention. Yeah, I possibly am fine. How tight is that? Like how much time? Like, when do you have to be home by?
Maybe I could use this to get out of here.
Like, is it be home by 11:30, or is it you have to be somewhere at 11:30? Yeah. So when's the oh fuck? When do you have to be home by? That's I don't really care when you have to be there. I need to know when you have to be home, because you have to be home at like 10, for example, and that's like completely changes things, doesn't it? Oh my god. So brothers, watch lots of CK3 content. I know what's up. Even a few experts. Oh, that's really cool. It's so good. It's on sale now, actually. If you are interested, it's on sale. It takes as long as it takes. Yeah, but how long does it take for you to get there? But yeah, maybe okay, you come to my place and then just well, you can just leave from there. Alright, sure. We'll do that. That should be fine. Just gonna double check whether there's F1 or not. We'll do that, but I'm just intrigued if there's F1 or not this weekend. Okay, buddy. But yeah, sale right now. There's also a free weekend, I think, or something like that. Black, if you want to. Right. Oh, okay, never mind. Not this weekend. It's next weekend. Is the F1, so not seeing anything. Why do I keep doing the wrong thing here? It's the first code that I keep trying to put in, not the second code. Yeah. I don't know what it is in. Although I've heard like the Polish is zloty, right? Is like shit in terms of game pricing, but 23 New Zealand. So think of that as maybe like 15 US or something like that. As a guesstimate. There's also a free weekend until the 4th of November if you want to try it. So, not bad. It's not there. Awesome. Good thing I got some change to throw out random things. Yeah. I'm pretty bad at that at the moment. I haven't really had much of a job for a while because uni's been super busy, so it's not like I have a ridiculous amount of free time, and then my normal job is like recessions and stuff. There's just not been too much work. The amount of employees we have. I'm only doing did I not pick up the thing? So a bit of pain. We have so much, like when I say I've been busy with uni work, we are having to put in like 40 hours each week on uni work. So having a job with that is something. Okay, same issue. Same issue, the alley water and working. Leave. That's really annoying. There's no reason. So what our current system is, it should be teleporting the player to a specific point, and it just picks the player. But it's evidently not done that. So yeah, very annoying. That just means that the damn it. Okay. First invisibles are these. Where's like the portal spawn though? Let me try see if I can fix this real quick. Definitely not the portal. Yeah, none of that's right. Okay, well, let me go first. Invis walls. I will disable them, and then I'm going to add a point light down here just to draw the player's attention. Go mixed. Enable a shadow map or whatever. Or we don't need context shadows. Okay, this is game dev, so if you guys want to know what it's like working on game dev stuff, it's, hey, you've got one small issue, and that one issue is removing a box that teleports a player. You remove the box, you find 3 other issues. Okay, well, I guess I'll go fix those. You fix those issues. Causes 3 more issues. Fuck, okay, great. It's like, yeah. My recommendation for game dev, the one trick, what you do, you find an issue, ignore it, because by fixing that issue, you're probably going to cause 3 new issues. They are not wrong when they say, when it comes to game dev, when they say that, you know, the first 90% is getting it working, the next 90% is actually getting everything going. What is it? It's like, I mean, I'm obviously joking because it's 180%, but what does it usually go? Like, realistically, like, 10% of actually working on game dev is like fucking making the stuff. It's the remaining like 90% fixing issues. That is very much right. Like, the last, oh my god, so many weeks has just been pretty much, I mean, we're like adding stuff to the game and fixing stuff, but oh my gosh, the vast majority of what we're doing, I think it's still bugging, is genuinely just fixing issues. Already spoiled the game by now for you. Like, there's so many things that I want to change and we've just not been able to change. Oh my god, I still keep going for the first. It's because I'm not fully playing through the game, so I'm always used to like the first one being like the first puzzle digits, and then I'm like, oh shit, never mind, we're on the second puzzle. Like, holy. I'll show you guys our document. I'll show you guys our document after this, actually. Let's test this. There we go.
In the year of our Lord, 1494, August the 27th, I have learned the truth. The voices that once
I'm so pissed off about the roughness on these characters,
me.
but you can't.
They are
the
not
portal
angels,
really just
but there seems no bridge of wisdom for mankind, but a gate through which they may pour and devour this world. I gathered all the objects that
Especially
they
can't
required,
sprint in here.
all but the final act, the sacrifice with the blade. When I refused, the creature's whispers became screams, promising torment should I disobey. Helena, Marigold, they were innocent in all of this. I feared the voices would turn upon them because of my failures. What I did was an act of mercy, though no mercy can cleanse my soul. Their blood still stains my hands, Now the voices in my head wail without end. The same hands that ended my wife and child shall end me also.
Oh. We need to add house colliders desperately. Otherwise, people can skip the ending. Yes, yes. Oh no. No! Oh. The end tally. Or it doesn't really work. I had to walk back. This is going to be such a pain to test. Oh my god. The issue is, we gotta do, like, we need, like, here's the other issue. Our code is, like, super bogged down, so he can't really adjust. He can't really keep working on, like, these minute features, but then at the same time, there's a couple, like, things that's just like, oh, brother, we're, like, needing this. What did he name it? Okay, we are so... I don't know why he made it so small. I think that's part of the issue. There's zero reason to make it so small. Okay, let me try this now. Increase the collider. That means that there's no way that I'm like accidentally not walking into the collider. Take whatever now. I've literally spent the first 2 hours of the stream working on these bug fixing, and this isn't even, I was just wanting to play games. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted in life. Play games. And I haven't been able to, well, I've been able to play my game, but that's it. Let me write down in Confluence. Oh, I guess in the meantime I can show you how much we got to do. I go under... Well, we've got our gold milestone plan, and this is just... I should probably update this. To... We do have 6 weeks. I only wrote 5 weeks of fucking shit, but we had 6 weeks, never mind. What do you call this? It was only 6. Shit, what was my issue? Fuck, I've forgotten. Oh, there was something that was really frustrating me and I needed to write it down. I fucking forgot. I got distracted by this, us actually having an extra week. No, never mind. It was week 4 this week, wasn't it? Was it week 5? What week is it? It's week 4. Never mind. So next week is week 5. Never mind, I'm stupid. I just didn't realize we had done so much this week. Yeah. Well, this is what we've done. All these green things. This is just this week, and then we've probably done a bit more. Let me start knocking some of these off. Fix that. Water footsteps we need. Still need that. Work in progress. Double check scales. I did that this morning. Fix shader. That this morning. We don't have that. Oh, we need to add the menu back into the end sequence. I need to do that, but I'm going to do that next week. I was told to work on it this week, but then we've just been bogged down. But this isn't even it. Let me see the actual list. I think what needs to be done. Gold, yeah. This is everything that we had listed. I'll see. Let's see. Still an issue. Still an issue. I think fixed. Still maybe an issue. Still an issue. Still an issue. Fixed. Still an issue. I think fixed. Still an issue. Still an issue. Fixed. 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 Not fixed. Not fixed. Not fixed. Low ambient sound as you get closer. Not fixed. Not fixed. Fuck, there's so much stuff. But those were like all the issues, okay? I mean, we only have a single coder, so unfortunately the amount of issues that we can fix, it's like more, we're now just like, if somebody notices an issue, then it's a bad issue. Half those issues are like non-issues. Like, you could like not, like, you know what I mean? In a normal playthrough, nobody's gonna come across them. Like, who's gonna notice, you know, actually we fixed some of these though. Like, some of these are like, I think most of this art related stuff is done though. But like, yeah, like not having an openable bedside table, we fixed this, but nobody's gonna know that. Because at the moment, actually, outside of us knowing that we had the system before, it wasn't even obvious that that was the system anyway. We're gonna use the system once. Okay, let me be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. My PC is running like shit because this game sometimes cooks my PC and editor. Here's another fun fact. I have now, outside of having a lunch and a tea break, I've been working on this game for 12 hours today. 12-hour day. Lovely. Because we start our meetings at 9, and we usually end them at 5:30. But oh, fuck me. Yeah, I had a lunch and a tea break. Dinner break. Let's call it. We call it 10 New Zealand, or some people do anyway. Combined scaling those. Let me fix that. Yeah, I've been going through this throughout my stream of 2 hours, and not caffeinated. I do not drink caffeine. Running so badly. To preface, nobody else is going to run into this. This is only because in the editor, in the game, we have a bunch of like compilation pre you actually running into the game. So sometimes it might take like a minute for it to actually load into the game if you have it on a hard drive, but that minute is stopping you from running 30 FPS, 20 FPS. It's allowing you to run like so for example in this I'm running high settings on both at 1440p, as you can see in the top corner. The top corner here I'm running it at 1440p, and in this I'm getting like, you know, you can see in the top over here 25, 26 FPS. In the game, I get about 100 to 120 FPS. So you can sort of see how much of an improvement loading the game does. This one's 4, 1, 3. Where was the... Oh, maybe it's when you just... Oh! Sorry. Oh. I'm so tired. I've been doing so much work on the game, but we just had another assessment due like yesterday, so I was working on that as well. This placement's still 5, I still gotta fix it. See if you got you for real. 'Cause I've been staying up like every single night. Although some of it is playing games, to be fair. I'm not gonna deny the fact that I have been also playing
In the
games.
year of our Lord, 1494, August the 27th,
I just finished
the
another
The voices
submission
that once spoke
yesterday.
my divine purpose have betrayed me. They are not angels, but deceivers.
Yeah, exactly. I was working on this yesterday. Massive. I think yesterday... The issue is I didn't stream yesterday because I was at a birthday party, unfortunately, and then after the birthday party I was pretty much working on just updating this and uploading these ZBrush sculpt, the details images, like a little collage. Right, let me quickly blur my nose.
The portal they have asked me to fashion is no bridge of wisdom for mankind, but a gate through which they may pour and devour this world. I gathered all the objects that they required, all but the final act.
I'm muted.
The sacrifice
Um,
of the blade.
Right. I was saying, I haven't been able to, I got a new Lego set for my birthday. And so I want to do that on stream, but I haven't had the time. I mean, like, super busy. And then, next week, like, I'm going to be
When
up
I
at the
refused, the
North
creature's
Island.
whispers became screams, promising
Thank you.
torment should I disobey.
I'm going to be up in the North Island because, of course, New Zealand, well, there's technically like 600 odd islands, but there's like 2 main ones, technically 3 main ones, depending on who you ask. Some people count Stewart Island as like a main one, some don't. But anyway, North Island, I'm going to be going because I live in the South Island. And, I'm going up twice, so the next 2 weeks. So I'm going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. And then I'm going to be... I can't remember. Am I going up on the 6th? No, sorry. I'm going 7th, 8th, 9th. I'm aware of that. And then I'm 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Which, this is so annoying. Because... So these are both for interviews up in the North Island.
Helena,
And then the second lot of interviews got cancelled. And I was there for
I
four
feared the
days.
voices would turn upon
When
me
realistically,
because of my
I only need to be
failures.
there now
What I
1 day
did was
because the
an act of
interview was
mercy.
cancelled.
Though no mercy can cleanse my blood still stains my hands. Now the voices in my
That
head
shit,
wail
genuinely,
again.
I'm
The
so
same
frustrated
hands that
about.
ended my wife,
Because they locked it in.
child,
And like, if you live in Auckland, that's fine. There is a couple of us who are flying up to Auckland. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I can now build. Alright. Now we build again. Yeah. Probably am not going to be streaming too long tonight, honestly. I'll probably only be streaming for another 20 minutes. I'm tired. And this has just been a fucking shit show of a stream, honestly. It's not been too bad, but it's just been... I'm just fixing issues. So if anybody wants to see, like, a game dev stream, you guys are welcome. You got your share of game dev stream today. Oh, I don't want it to be a game dev stream, okay? I spent, like, already spent, like, 8 hours working on the game. I just don't want to end that and then end up working on the game for another fucking 2.5 hours. Oh, such a pain. I enjoy working on the game, but at the same time, brother, I want a minute to play my own game. But I am the only person that hosts playtests. So, unfortunately, this always ends up being a Toby issue. Unfortunately. I think my friend Amy is like forgotten. She's just like, oh, I'll join your stream late, and I think she's gonna miss it now because I got like 20 minutes to go and she hasn't joined. Oh man. Any games you're looking forward to in the future or recently released that you are enjoying, like? I'm literally just gonna be skim playing the game, just FYI.
Always
Now I can finally do my 926. Being a little so excited. Maybe we'll check the smoke and these.
Maybe there's another colored can.
Okay, these ones are good. I did recently work on the smoke. I might make it start out thicker, but I don't know. I do think the effect's pretty cool though. The issue is it doesn't really follow the flame too well, because the issue is the flame is... Oh, when you fix that. But the flame is like an image. Whereas if that makes sense. The flame's an image that gets rotated, whereas the smoke isn't. It's like an actual geometry. Sort of trail, technically. I'm being particular.
My head. I think there's a room past these barrels. Maybe there's something I can pull to move the bookshelf. Maybe Sam finally responded.
Ugh. I had a couple games that I'm looking forward to at the end of the year. Yo, Lek, are you a Witcher fan? I had a few playing Incursion, Red River Alpha, Warframe dropped a new update, I saw that. It was a collaboration, wasn't it? It was a collab... yeah, Starfinder, no? Oh, maybe there's a thing in it. They've been playing with... Oh, Bees. Still playing. Nixon back. Been thinking about picking... Oh. Ah, nice, nice, nice. Ah, oh really? Interesting. You really gotta fix this. We've fixed that issue so many times with that thing going all over the screen, but nope. Still an issue. I don't know how. Whoa. Oh, let me grab the thing.
Maybe
Real.
I could use this again.
Please don't cut me out. Yeah. Fix something. We need to like reduce the cooldown. Mechanicus 2. Oh, like Warhammer 40k. Ah, yeah. I'm not really a fan of these like 4X games personally. Like these forms of turn like turn things. I think it's fine. Pretty cool looking game though. The Witcher, I know some stuff, some more played games, I'm up to date too. Nice. Brother, I don't know if you have been watching the show, but jeebus. Now, I personally, Witcher fan, like, I've played, I haven't finished the first game, but I have, yeah, I'm not surprised. I have finished the second game and the third game. I'm like a decent way through Thronebreaker. I've also alright way through Witcher 1, but I'm just caught at this point that's like super frustrating and I've kind of like given up for now. And I don't really have the time though to go too crazy. Yeah, I think that's a good go-to be honest. Yeah, that's being done by... Got Melissa's Flood working on the second game. Wait, this teleport was in a different spot. Why is this build's teleport different? Weird.
In the year of our Lord, 1494, August the 27th.
You got Melissa's Flood and then you got...
Truth.
It's not...
The voices that once
Rebel
spoke of my
Wolves,
divine
it's-
purpose have betrayed me. They are not
It's the
angels,
guys that made,
but deceivers.
the Thermiturge. How do you spell it? Yeah, the Thermiturge. Ah, Fool's Theory, that's the one. Fool's Theory is working on that one. Looking forward to that. So I finished, like, Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. I've read every single book, including the latest
The portal
one.
they have asked me to fashion is no bridge of wisdom for mankind, but a
Now,
gate
I've been watching the show.
opening
Now,
portal
here's my
to
take,
Baal's
okay?
world.
My take? Hate watching it, yes. I want to know, you know what I mean, how bad it is, because if I, you know what I mean, I feel like I can't fully shit talk it. If I haven't seen it, you know what I mean?
All but the final act, the sacrifice with the blade. When I refused,
It's bad though. It's bad.
Screams, promising, torment, should I disobey?
It's bad. The new season's pretty bad. I've only watched like the first 2 episodes and I'm
They
like,
were innocent
far out.
warriors.
They're like already...
I feared the voices would turn upon
You
them
read the
because of
books
my
though, right?
failures. What I did was an act of mercy, though no mercy can cleanse my soul. Their blood still stains my hands. Now the voices in my
Surely
head
you've read the
wail
books
with
though.
agony.
I feel like...
The same hands that ended my wife and child shall end me.
Listening counts. Listening counts. I've read the books once over and I've listened to them once over. Although technically I haven't listened to Seasons of Storms and I haven't listened to the new one, the Crossroad of Ravens. But it's because I already remember most of what happens in Seasons of Storms, and then I only just finished reading Crossroad of Ravens, like you know, last week, pretty much, or maybe a little bit before that. So it only just released in October in New Zealand anyway. So yeah, like for example, they're completely like overhauling how the Lodge of Sorceresses works, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, I mean, when I say they're overhauling it, I mean it in a negative sense. It's still not fucking teleporting me. Fuck. No! Really? This script is shit. Hold on. Script is fucked. Damn it, that's so frustrating. Oh. So now you've found the other half of issues that you can run into, Black. The other half of issues are issues that don't appear until you've built the game. And then when you've built the game and you go to test it there, then you find the issues. As they don't appear in the normal game. There have been creative liberties taken where they shouldn't be in case of the literature. At this point I'm not sure, even as a token. Well, that's the issue. Like, I think the issue is the issue is they're still trying to add, like, I guess most of the key plot points, but the issue with it is because the books are quite long. I feel like if I didn't know the story, I wouldn't know what the fuck is going on in the show. But then at the same time, and like, I'd just be like, no, like only 10% of what I probably need to know. But then at the same time, having read the books, I'm like, geez, this is fucking terrible. You've killed off like fucking all these important characters. You've also changed up like the ideas and premises of all these characters. Like fucking, for example, Yennefer tries to sacrifice Ciri in the second season. Like, what the fuck is that? You read the books, you'd know that Yennefer would rather like fucking die than sacrifice Ciri. Yeah. Shit's so bad. Oh, I give up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure this one out. No, not yet, Lek. I need to get this playtest out today. That's the issue. Let's see. So I'm talking to Jacob and potentially change the teleport delay to be like super quick. Let's rebuild this. Do another build. So the issue is that I think I know where the trigger point for this is. I think what's happening is when Jacob was testing this while working on it for speed, we weren't having to play through the game to grab the items and we're just starting off in here. Now the issue with that is technically it's a different player that's being used. You're just using a player that's already pre-existing here, as opposed to a player that's loading into the scene. And because it's potentially not checking that for a player that's updating, like that's new into the scene, it yeah, is I think that's the issue. It's now been an hour and 30 minutes of me working on this. As per the usual, I will be working on this until I get something that I was satisfied. So either this works now, or if this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna have to build it and then just say, well, shit ain't working. The other thing that I can test here is that maybe I need an even smaller collider and have the collider. Maybe you can't, maybe it's only for when you leave the collider. Maybe that's what it is. That's my other test. Maybe it's not on trigger, but it's after you. What was it? What was the code actually? Let me read through it. Where you need a teleport to. Delay. And not equal to null. Start coroutine. Teleport after delay. Oh, there you go. This doesn't even make sense though, this script. It's not even checking for if the player's within this thing. Private void, on trigger collider, other, if has triggered, return. I'll start coroutine. There should be, as soon as you enter, should be when the trigger goes. So we have an issue with the fucking spade where you don't actually need it to pick up the Nightshade, which is now really annoying. Because it's coded and supposedly required, so it's really weird that that doesn't work. I could actually fix the thing to stop it from jumping, but I actually kind of like that it jumps. Then next week we need to focus on implementing sound effects for upstairs. This time we're not spawning.
In the year of our Lord, 1494, August the 27th, I have learned the truth. The voices that once spoke of my divine purpose have betrayed me. They are not angels,
Yes,
but
looking a bit better.
deceivers. The portal they have asked me to fashion is no bridge of wisdom for mankind, but a gate through which they may pour and devour this world.
Yeah. Should add nails for those guys.
I gathered all the objects that they required, all but the final act.
One thing that you don't
the
actually see because of the amount of
sacrifice
fog we have
When I refused,
is these lights
the
actually turn on
creature's
as you
whispers
go
became
along.
Screams, promising torment should I disobey. Helena, Marigold, they were innocent in all of this. I feared the voices would turn upon them because of my failures. What I did was an act of mercy, though no mercy
Their
can
blood
cleanse my
still
soul. Stains my hands. Now the voices in my head wail.
So if
without
this doesn't
end.
work,
The same hands
I'm gonna
that
make
ended
it a
my
lot
wife
smaller.
and child shall end me also.
if I'm seeing a flicker, I'm starting to think that it's teleporting me and then it's unteleporting me. I'm gonna do two things. Thing one, figure out where I am. Okay, so instead what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this a lot smaller. And I'm gonna lock the player for 2. Here we go, 0.5. So this way I can sort of see if I'm being locked. Oh, let's go one. Amy, you here? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Hello, Amy. My energy has been sucked away because I'm going to be playing games today's stream. I am 2 hours and 40 minutes in, and I'm still fixing our game so we can get the playtest out today. Yay! Yeah, there goes the sign. Amy's sending love hearts. There it is. Now I've already spent, it's already been over 12 hours of me working on the project today. Oh, I'm exhausted. Someone does. We have to do weekly playtests, so I actually have to get it done today though. That's the issue. Indeed. The next week's playtest is going to have to be relatively early, actually. It's going to have to be like, fuck, I don't know, like Monday night. I'm going to be busy the rest of the week. And somebody else is going to have to fucking do the playtest, but it can't be me. Also reminds me, this weekend I'm also going to be incredibly busy. Because I'm always fucking busy. I'm going to be doing fucking, I got to finish off the written work for this assessment. And then I gotta make some decent progress on my other assessment. Because they might both. I think the other one's due the following week, but this one is due this week. And I'm gonna be gone for the end of the week, so I need to get done ASAP. Fuck, I don't even. I don't want to think about that. It's giving me fucking anxiety. Pretty happy with figuring out how to make the smoke effect all by myself. Not like super realistic, but it does a job. To be honest, every single visual effect has been me just fucking around. Well, not all of them, because actually Roxanne did like, I think, 2 of them. But most of the visual effects have been me, and it's just me fucking coming up with it on the spot. It was like, oh, maybe I can do this, and then I just end up doing it. So you probably definitely could have more visual effects, but it's just been the fact of the matter is, if I don't know how to do it, I'm probably not making it, you know what I mean? I don't mind following a tutorial, but it's usually just like, let me think about what I know how to do, you know? You know, I know enough about like the basics of making basic effects. It just works. I'm mostly just heavily relying on the default stuff. I just mostly just use the default stuff, then I just fuck around with my own.
That once spoke of my divine purpose
Oh,
had
shit.
betrayed me. The portal
like,
of
get it working.
possession is no riches of wisdom for mankind, but a gate through which they may pour and devour this world. I gathered all the objects that they required, all of the final act, the sacrifice with the blade. When I refused,
We just have to do
came
marketing. We've left marketing too
promising,
late because
forming.
our team member Roxanne has been like super not well recently, so she hasn't been
They
able
were
to do
innocent in
do
all
it.
of this.
And like, yeah, the rest of us have
feared
been
the
too
voices
busy.
would turn upon
But
them
Roxanne's
because
the
of
one
my
who's
failures.
working on marketing.
What I did was an act of mercy. Though
Like,
no mercy,
super
their
bogged down.
blood still stains my hands. Now the voices in my head wail without end. The same hands that ended my wife and child shall end me also.
Jacob never fix that. Time to get it to make sure it's touching the ground. He must have missed that. Not on. Okay. Two hours and 45 minutes, and I have finished. I have finished. I've fixed the issues. Oh, wait, never mind, that's what I'm doing. Yay. Okay, I heard that Nix works in that field. Ah, could do that. I gotta look into it. The issue is, we're releasing the game in too soon. So, we can't really make the most of marketing anymore. Yeah, well, it's the last project for, what do you call it? I'm not sure, but it's possibly. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, the future is unknown, so it might just be the last project. Like, if that makes sense. Like, in the sense of, I finish my degree, my bachelor's degree, in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, Tamaride 2 unfortunately isn't coming. I can tell you that now. We've worked on a heap of games though. There's been so many games that we've worked on. Let me see. These are the games that I... not show the dodgy games. Here's the ones. I have worked on the Mallory Tracer, Primo Cat, the Mallory Crest prototype, Miner's Adventure, Tamaride, Tracer, Hotline prototype, Breakout, Grapple Man, Droid Invasion, and then this one's not an actual game, but it's a... oh, there's also the Crucible. There's also one game that we never ever showed off. It's like a fully private game. Actually, two. The prototype for this game was also fully prototype. Like, nobody can play it. It doesn't exist. Yeah. There's another funny thing, is we actually have an alpha, so if you guys want to play a really old build of this game, that's 75 days old, I'm definitely going to be downloading and playing this at some point. This build was for... because I went to a convention to show off the game. A conference was a better word for it. I went to a conference to show off the game. And... yeah. Ace of the picks. Nice, nice. So yeah, that was... That build was for the conference, but then we ended up making extra changes. Let's replace. So I've worked on a lot. So I mean, I'm going up to the North Island for interviews. I'm doing one interview next week, and then there was meant to be another interview the following week. Amy, if you're still here, it turns out the second interview is being canned, so I'm still going up to Auckland, but I'm not actually going up for the interview anymore. So, fuck. But, yeah, and then I still am doing the second set of interviews, but I'm doing that next. I'm doing that whenever they contact me. They'll contact me, and then if I don't get into either of those, the issue is that those are like, those two studios are like the fucking rock stars of Christchurch, like a massive studio, and like those are like the biggest studios in New Zealand. Did I say of Christchurch? I mean New Zealand. Those are the biggest studios in New Zealand. They're rock stars of New Zealand. So super big studios. So if I like, you know what I mean? Like I want to get employed by them. Like that would be, you know what I mean? Like in terms of dream company of New Zealand, Grinding Gear is like, oh, do you know Grinding? You know Path of Exile, Black? I'm doing an interview for that company, the Grinding Gear games. So you probably know that one actually. So yeah, that's probably like the dream one of New Zealand, but it's like the pinnacle of like. And then there's another one, Pickpop, which is also pretty damn popular, and they're a great studio as well. Oh, you played both of them? Yeah. So that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to get into. So in terms of next projects, if I get employed by them, then I'll be on either Path of Exile 1 or 2. That'd be wishful. However, you know, I'm a realist, and there's a chance that I don't get employed. And if not, then I don't know. It's all up in the air when or what my next project would be. Yeah, they're still working on the Druid, aren't they? I wonder when they're planning on releasing that, because I remember watching a video of that ages ago. I mean, there was already stuff of that, like, before the game released, so... yeah. I'm actually surprised that the... Let me not share my screen while I do some of the stuff, actually. I'm actually surprised that they released the... Who was the latest one? The Spear Lady. What's her name? Huntress. I'm surprised they released Huntress. Grinding Gear Games, if you're listening, I have played your game and I know about your game, okay? I know a little bit about your game. Okay. Please hire me. I would appreciate it. No. Huntress. They released Huntress. That's like the only other character that has been released, like, post-launch. The only character, sorry, that has been released post-launch. But then Druid looked like that it was the most solid. Like, in terms of, like, I think we saw the most of, like, Druid pre Path of Exile 2 release, which is interesting. And even a little bit post Path of Exile 2 release. But then again, Druid has, like, multiple different forms. So maybe it's just, like, sorting out the different forms. Maybe it's, like, you know what I mean? Like, trying to sort out multiple different characters combined. Yeah. That would be my assumption. Okay. I have the wonderful news of saying that I might have this ready. Thank you, thank you. You better enjoy or I will cry. This has been such a pain. Oh my god. Okay. I'm pretty much... Oh, we do not need to see the div chat, which is pretty much just me pointing out issues as I've been playing on stream. Okay. I think I'm going to end stream pretty much here, though. Because I am tired. I apologize for the super uneventful and effectively no playing of games outside of my own game. Obviously not planned. And obviously I would rather not have had to spend effectively 3 hours fixing all the issues. However, shit happens. You know how it be. And I got the drive to fix it. So there's that at least. I'm just gonna ping. I'm just gonna message Arnold to let him know. I have been working until now on fixing and make sure grab. Okay, my build. Yeah. Alright, you guys have a good one. I might play like 30 minutes before I go to sleep of CK3, because the Fiend is releasing. But outside of that, you guys have a good one. Catch you guys either in the weekend or next week. Probably not the weekend though, because I got so much work to do. I've got lots of writing. But potentially the writing's not so bad, because I can just use a lot of what I did last times. So potentially it's not actually too bad. Yeah. Thank you. You guys have a good one. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.